Hello and welcome to BBC News. More than 43 people, including a baby, have died after a boat carrying migrants sank in rough seas off the southern Italian mainland, according to the Coast Guard. Dozens of bodies were found on a beach near a seaside resort in the Calabria region, with others found in the waters nearby. We've recently received these pictures from the Italian Coast Guard. They were filmed in darkness early on Sunday morning, and you can see the wreckage of the boat. One local official has suggested as many as 150 people had been on board. Rescuers are still searching for survivors after the vessel reportedly broke apart near the coastal town of Crotone. The Coast Guard says 80 people are known to have survived, but a large search and rescue effort continues on land and at sea. The Italian Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, has released a statement through her spokesperson. It says she expresses her deep sorrow for the many human lives cut short by human traffickers. And it adds it's inhumane to exchange the lives of men, women and children for the price of the ticket they were paid in the false perspective of a safe journey. Finally, she says her government is committed to preventing migrant departures and with them the unfolding of these tragedies. I've been speaking to our Europe regional editor, Danny Eberhard, who told us more about the suspected death toll and explained further developments.
It's perfectly possible it may rise considerably more. They're talking about 80 people now who have survived. There's lots of images of these people huddled on the foreshore, wrapped in blankets and gold foil blankets to stay warm. Some people have been taken to hospital with, probably hypothermia, I would imagine, but lots of details still coming out. The search and rescue operation is ongoing. That involves a helicopter and boats from the Coast Guard and one of the Guardia di Finanza, which is another major government agency, and the Red Cross are on the scene. The UNHCR is also sending a team.
Where are the migrants thought to have come from?
The migrants are believed to have come from Iran, Pakistan and Afghanistan. We don't have a complete picture of this. So we're not sure where they started their journey. And as I say, some reports, unconfirmed as of yet, from survivors suggest that perhaps the boat may have had more than 200 people on board. But this, for the time being, we do not know. So it's a major tragedy, one of a number that have hit Italy in recent months regarding migrants, and will no doubt there'll be political repercussions as well.
Yes, because the Prime Minister of Italy has issued a statement saying that these crossings can't be allowed to continue because of the loss of life.
Yeah, Giorgia Meloni is the head of a far-right-led coalition. She is vowed to crack down on the numbers of migrants crossing to Italy. About 11,500 people, according to the UN, have made the crossing across the Mediterranean so far this year already. That's up on previous couple of years. But Miss Meloni is also, her government is involved in a big row about how she clamps down on this. Now, her position is that things like charity migrant rescue vessels act as a pull factor, encouraging the crossings, and also gives people traffickers a way to bring people into the Mediterranean and then leave them in the expectation that perhaps charity rescue vessels or Italian Coast Guard, for example, would rescue these boats. She's saying she wants to work harder with countries of origin from the migrants and also the countries that they leave from. So this could be Libya, Tunisia, places also including Turkey for longer voyages. So clamping down on that, but organisations such as the UN and the Roman Catholic Church say the way she's going about it is entirely wrong. They say she's bringing in measures that make it harder for charity rescue vessels to rescue migrants. They're allowed out to pick up boats in distress, but then they have to head straight back into port and give a lot of information to the authorities. The charity rescue vessels say, if there are other migrant vessels in distress nearby, that they should be allowed to pick up those people as well. So the allegation is that the Italian government is imperiling lives by bringing in laws tightening these regulations.